What's up, guys? What's up, people? Welcome to Saturday Morning Cereal. Once again, this is your boy, Jacob, Mr. Also. Aaron and Martez aren't here yet, so I'm going to get the party started with them. Once again, this is Saturday Morning Cereal. This is your weekly news, nerdy. Right now we're doing, WandaVision episodes and stuff like that. So we'll be keeping you updated and everything. Today was the season finale. And if you guys, we're going to be going over that. And if you guys like more of this content, go ahead and subscribe to anything, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. And make sure you guys follow us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And if you miss it, it's going to be live on YouTube on my YouTube channel, Mr. Also Gaming. We're probably going to be switching that up and probably just making our own YouTube channel later. But for right now, that's where it's going to be. And so today we're going to wait a little bit to try to see if Aaron and Martez are going to be here. And then continue to go on to the WandaVision episode. It was a crazy episode, man. There was a lot of stuff that we discussed. We thought that was probably going to happen, but a lot of things just didn't pan out for our predictions. But it was still an amazing episode with a lot of revelations, especially when it came to Wanda stuff. Man, Wanda is such a powerful Avenger / mutant, if they're going that route. Really displayed her power then and made sure that they answered all of our questions about being the most powerful Avenger. It was revealed that she was even more stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme, which is basically if you don't know, it's basically the sorcerer that was in Doctor Strange's movie, the one with the ball head. And that she was possibly stronger than her. She, at the end of the day, had to sacrifice her little world, so everybody can be released from her grasp. And it was pretty sad. I don't think it was sadder than the episode before that, but it was pretty sad. Oh. My camera keeps going out. Yep, there, gone back. So, revelations. There was a couple revelations. First, the book that we had. It was actually the Darkhold. Martez was correct. It was the Darkhold, and it was very, very surprised by that when it came to that, because we didn't think that they were going to cross into things that happen into the Shield, but something where she got the Darkhold from, where Agatha got the Darkhold from. If you don't know about the Darkhold, it's basically an ancient book that has a bunch of secrets that's supposed to be in the library of the Sorcerer's Library that's Doctor Strange is protecting. And that book and that book got introduced at the same time Doctor Strange came out, and I think it was season 6 of, anyway, it was the season in Agents of Shield that had Ada in it, had Ghost Rider in it, and anyway, they were Ada had got a hold of this book, and she started making her own world with it. She started learning it and trying to learn it as much as she could to control people, to control the world and anything else. It wasn't revealed. I mean, not that many people could read it, first of all. Since Ada was a computer, she was able to read it. But I didn't know that it got into Agatha's hands. There's no telling how it got into her hands. Only thing I can think of because the last person that had it was Ghost Rider. Um, so there's no telling how she got it, which it doesn't matter now because Wanda has it, and Wanda is learning from it. Agatha had explained to Wanda that her powers, that she is one of, or sorry, that the Darkhold said that she was a Scarlet Witch, and that the Scarlet Witch would destroy the world. I mean, Agatha was afraid of her, but she also wanted her powers at the same time. Um, she she didn't. It seems like she was guiding her through this. She was guiding her through her emotional turmoil, her emotional pain, and telling her why and she was doing this. Um, but I think that she that she ultimately did just want her power. That's it. She wanted her power. She wanted her to expend her power to her, give her power to her willingly. Obviously, that didn't work out in the end. Um, but my my question with Agatha is, what was her real plan? I mean, yeah, I understand that she was trying to take her powers and everything, but did she really think that it was going to work or be that easy? Once she found out that she was a Scarlet Witch, did she think that she could just take her powers like that? Um, it looked like that Wanda's powers are Wanda already knows her powers a lot, and in the end of that fight between Agatha and Wanda, I don't know where she disappeared to because she did disappear, but I was thinking, did she disappear? Go to get the Darkhold to read it real quick so she could figure out how to do these runes and stuff to to help her defeat Agatha. Because I mean, during Agatha's fight, I mean, her hands were turning black, like because I don't know, because she was stealing her powers or whatever. But it was very very obvious that Agatha had a hold on her somehow. Um, and Agatha's powers is kind of crazy, absorbing witches' powers and taking them. It's very, very interesting. Um, then at the end of that, I mean, she had sacrificed, or she had basically told Agatha that, hey, I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna prison you. You're gonna be the person that you were before, which is the nosy neighbor, which I don't understand. I'm thinking that because she had destroyed Westview, or basically her vision of Westview, or her fake world, she decided that she was going to keep Agatha in it. But is it in Agatha's mind, or is it in Wanda's mind? Is Agatha actually still there? So they never really answered that question. So we don't know what happened to Agatha. Obviously she's under Scarlet Witch's or Wanda's control. So I guess when we find that out, I guess we'll let you know, or we'll all see one day. We'll go back to the Darkhold and her destiny to destroy the world. Wanda is very, very strong. Obviously, in the comic book, she was very strong. It looks like they're actually going in this direction, almost like how they did in the X-Men movies, the Dark Phoenix, to where she is too powerful, that she has to be stopped, that she doesn't know her powers yet, and once she learns them, it could turn her evil. I mean, I think it's her destiny to probably be evil anyway. I mean, if it's her destiny to destroy the world, then it's her destiny to become evil. And maybe that's probably going to be one of the plots, or the plot, in the next Doctor Strange movie. Because I believe she's supposed to be a part of it. I'm surprised that he didn't show up here with all that was going on. But we thought there were going to be some really big cameos and stuff like that, but there really wasn't any. They threw us for a curve. I really, and they make sure that Marvel makes sure that our wheels are spinning, and that we are always guessing, I guess, to throw us off track with things here and there. They do an amazing job with that. But if it's her destiny to destroy the world, as Darkhold says, it's kind of dangerous that she got the Darkhold to actually learn all of that. Uh, but we'll see. I guess we'll see in the future, because she obviously had found her final form, and her final form as the Scarlet Witch, which looks amazing, by the way. I really think they did a great job in the costume. They also did an amazing job with the effects too, showing how her crown was just showing just a little bit before she found her final form. And yeah, it was great. I think that this reveal of her final powers is great, and is going to be exciting for the future movies, and also if there's going to be a second season of WandaVision. That's another question that's going to be out there. We found out that the kids were a manifestation. They weren't real. They were a manifestation of her and of her dreams. And they also had them use their powers. Had him stop a bullet. Had the other guy, speed around, and the other kids speed around and take stuff, take guns and hats and stuff and glasses, which was pretty cool. It was kind of sad to see them go. I think they're going to continue to be manifestations within her head, but I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly how they're going to. I don't know how exactly they're going to reintroduce them into the world. So obviously at the end, they had a if you saw the end credit scene here, you saw that they were stuck in her. They were screaming out to her while she was looking through this dark hole, and maybe that's just a manifestation or something. But okay, but yeah, I think Aaron's about to jump in. There he goes. What's up, man? Nothing much. Can you let me see if I can get if I can hear you, or the stream can hear you. Give me a second. Can you see the stream, by the way? Okay, can you hear yourself? Let's see. Yep. It's probably let's see. Or say something else. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Give me one more second. This is a desktop audio. Okay, now say something. There you go.
That's me. I'm here.
There you go. All right, all good now. What's up, man? How you been?
I'm doing okay. Trying to survive birthday weekend.
How did that go?
And still going.
Still going.
Yep.
All right, we have everybody wish happy birthday to Aaron and everything out there if you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was I kind of was started on my own already. So I had started at basically us talking about our predictions from last week and everything, which a lot of them were well, at least mine was there was going to be like 3 fights and stuff like that, which kind of was. It was only really only 2. about people or that was cameos that were going to come in and stuff like that. Who was a real villain and stuff. So I guess we can start off with I guess Wanda's or the Darkhold. I mean, Martez said it was the Darkhold, and we were kind of skeptical, but you know, it kind of makes sense.
Darkhold.
Yeah, it was actually the Darkhold.
That puts Kevin Feige in a tough position.
Well,
what do you do with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, you're right. Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is it's either canon or not, and or it's like because like you asked the question, where did she get the Darkhold from?
Yeah, no one knows Coulson's alive, so it looks like you might have to trash Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. into the multiverse.
Right, yeah.
Layer the multiverse, like this is just some random planet where this occurred. Oh no, Coulson? No, he's really dead here. He's pushing up this universe.
Yeah. But because last time we saw the Darkhold was with Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider took the Darkhold into another dimension, or with him into another dimension. So I just don't know how it could be a different it could be a different dimension type thing, like Agatha found him there, or what, I don't know. That's a lot of questions there. It's a plot hole that needs to be filled.
Yeah, like I said, because if they're bringing in Quake, they said Quake's supposed to be in Secret Wars with Nick Fury. I'm thinking, like I said, after season 3 or 4, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. don't count. Everything after that's multiverse.
Got you.
Because then you have to deal with the Inhumans problem. That's where Miss Marvel comes in, because she's Inhuman, and we don't want Inhumans as part of the MCU. Right. After we all saw that show.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, we don't want that show part of it. Yeah, not at all. What do you think about the revelation that inside of Darkhold said it was her destiny to destroy the world? Scarlet Witches.
Again, sticking with my theory, this show was written before they got the X-Men rights, because this is like setting up Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
This is a Dark Phoenix type of situation. Yeah, I'm like, it's like, well, we'll see. Sam Raimi is doing the Doctor Strange. He's writing and directing, so we'll see how that goes, because that's where the key arc of her destroying the world is supposed to come into play with the multiverse of madness.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking, that it was going to be a plot for the new Doctor Strange movie and everything. So
yeah, because I'm thinking she's already training with him, because how does she know how to astral project already?
Yeah, that is weird. Unless like the Darkhold taught her how to do that, because the Darkhold and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. taught people how to go through into dimensions or astral project. So to where she could be in one place but also make a doppelganger of herself some other. I'm thinking she just basically split herself into two, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so I like how Paul Bettany trolled everyone. Kudos to him. How he said there was going to be a big cameo, and he was so excited he never worked with that person before. It was himself. He never worked with himself before.
Yeah, that was very smart on his part. And like I said, it's another thing about or Marvel, that they just keep throwing us through loops, make us overthink all the time and everything. Like everything with Nightmare and Mephisto never came to light. Never.
I'm thinking it's still coming, because like I said, I'm still concerned about Hayward. How did she know? How did he know that she can resurrect and bring things back? So yeah. Hayward's still on the suspect list.
Well, he's going to prison anyway, unless he finds his way out. What about Vision, man? What do you think about Vision fighting himself and the revelation of it? He was the one that she manifested, was a piece of the Mind Stone.
Well, it's just gonna be weird. So now we're gonna have Vision trying to cover his identity and figure out who he is now. Like I said, hopefully he doesn't stay white. Yeah. Because we all know what that means. Because that's the angry Vision.
Yeah, it's the angry Vision. He basically just updated his memories, or the White Vision's memories, and So he's an actual living being, but it doesn't mean he's going to be the same guy because there's no part of the Mind Stone in him. He's just a robot with memories now. So he still doesn't not gonna have any emotions. He's still not gonna have. He's not gonna be the regular Vision as we saw, because he's just a computer or android.
Right.
So yeah. What do you think about Agatha's plan, man? Did you think it was going to work the way that she wanted it to? How did she think it was going to work anyway? With her stealing her powers.
That was a tall task. If she knew that she was the Scarlet Witch, she knows probably taking on that much power could probably even backfire kill her.
Mm-hmm.
That part I didn't get. If she was really that powerful, why would she try something that crazy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy how she basically did a nightmare thing to her, put her in her own mind to distract her. I'm just wondering, during that distraction, did she just distract her in her mind to put up those runes to go go to the dark hold, and maybe she learned it from the dark hold to put up those runes around her world.
And where's Agatha if she dropped the hex? Just said, I'm going to keep you here playing this part. Okay, where are you? Where'd you put her?
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Yeah, that's what I was questioning too. It's like, is she still in Westview as a regular person under her control from that far, or is she just did she demanifest her and basically is stuck in Wanda's little side world? You know what I mean? Like, did she put her back in her basement and kept her there, or did she throw her in another dimension, throw her in another universe? Like, it's weird. It's really weird how that's happened. What happened there? It's a lot of plot holes or a lot of things that are questions. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered after this finale.
Yeah, the Doctor, they putting the whole team on Doctor Strange's back. I mean, that and Spider-Man getting wrapped up, and the multiverse of madness. Like, Jesus, was this going to be a 3-hour movie?
Yeah, or two-parter. Like, they like to do two-parters, so they could do that. Um, yeah, Agatha definitely got what she deserved for trying to take her powers, but also really underestimated, I guess, Wanda. I think she really thought Wanda was still naive and didn't know that much about her powers or herself yet. But you give Wanda time to start thinking. No telling how fast her mind is moving, and what we're seeing is a real portrayal of what she is, right? So like it seemed like the whole situation she was naive and didn't know that much about her powers. But there's a lot of mystery to Wanda, to where it's like, oh, maybe she found her final form now, or she knew about her final form forever. Like it was kind of like a Dark Phoenix situation, to where like, oh, now she's manifested to the fully the person that she is.
Yep, prep time. That's where you need to give her prep time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about her final form?
I liked it. It's gonna get, like I said, unless you get some training, it's gonna be a little bit more Dark Phoenixy with her losing control of her powers and not having thoughts or just acting on raw emotion and damn near killing everyone. So I
Yeah.
think that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So you think she's going to be a villain, or a villain eventually?
I think that she'll probably start as a good guy in Doctor Strange, but halfway through, that whoever someone did that to her, someone pushed her over the edge to do Westview. I don't think it was just Agatha. Someone had to tell Agatha outside of, oh, I felt this and saw never seen so many of these spells at once. No, someone pushed you towards that direction. And I'm thinking we're still going to find out who in Doctor Strange.
Oh, so you think it's bigger than that? You think
hmm
you think it's still bigger than that? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that because, like I said, there's too many loose, loose ends there.
Yeah. Um.
Because yeah, 'cause think about it, that's probably why we didn't see her or they didn't go back to her. Probably whoever nudged her in that direction is going to break her out and say, hey, messed up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I think so. Yeah. What about Monica, man? She showed out a little bit with her powers. They didn't really do much with her though.
No, that's a tee off for Captain Marvel too. So I'm assuming she's gonna learn about her powers at the same time she takes over Sword.
Right, because she's definitely at the end of the show. She's definitely going to see Fury in space, in the space, the sword or sword space base, basically.
Yep, and then to give her a heads up about, they're probably gonna tell her about the Secret Wars about who's a Skrull and who's not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless this plays in the Secret Wars, because that was a female that took Monica. What if
Yeah.
she gets whacked upside the head and she takes Monica's place?
Yeah. 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 That could be a possibility. Definitely could be a possibility. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, man. They left a lot of questions in this, and it could go many different ways. Um, how do you think about the final scene? Where was she? Was that Sokovia where Wanda was?
I don't know. It didn't say, so I'm just saying random secluded forest.
Surrender right. Yeah, that's that makes sense. That does make sense. But
Yeah,
um,
I think that was directed by Sam Raimi. I want to predict that was directed by Sam Raimi because there's a hidden forest and she's reading the Darkhold, which looks like the Necronomicon in a
yes,
wooded, abandoned forest.
yeah, yeah,
That's where If that's where Doctor Strange 2 starts, which is directed by Sam Raimi, like, okay, he's right at home now.
yeah, yeah. That's definitely a place where nobody knew where it was at. I don't know how she found it. Did she manifest that herself too? She could have done that, to where she just built that place herself with her powers. So it is in the middle of nowhere, where I guess secluded, where nobody could find her. Where she could have just created her own world there too, if she wanted to, and not have any or not mess with anybody else's life. So
Yep. And she's wanted by the police again.
yeah, wanted by the police again. Yep. Which
Yep,
is
violating the
basically going to
Sokovia
be
Accords.
going to
Again.
be the story of her life. I mean, to be honest with you, that's all it's going to be. Because she's so misunderstood and she doesn't have anybody. Even the fake Vision or white Vision that's going to come back is not going to be the same person that she wants him to be. So all she got right now is her powers, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the closest Avenger that she had any other than Vision that she had any relationship with was what's his name? Guy with the bow and arrows. I can forget his name all the time.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yes. But that's just because he basically took her to the side. Was like, "Hey, you either gonna help or not," And he tried to come to her rescue every time that he could. Try to be there every time that he could. Even at the end of the end game, he was right there with her, discussing stuff with her about both their losses. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to try to snap something out of her, or even if he's going to be even back in the future because of everything that happened in real life. So
Oh, they're in the middle of filming the show now.
oh, they are. Okay,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, he's training the new Hawkeye. Haley Steinfeld's playing Kate Bishop.
Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
That should be on, I think they said October or November. They're almost done filming.
Okay, okay. All right, and then no sneak peeks. I thought they were going to give a small little sneak peek for what's it called? Falcon and Winter Soldier. But that starts not next week, the weekend after next, right? Yeah, the weekend after next.
Right, that's gonna be a little bit longer, 2 weeks, because to hold over the next Friday, they were supposed to drop Marvel Legends, Falcon, and then Winter Soldier to get people caught up. They accidentally dropped it the same day as the season finale of WandaVision.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. They also.
So,
oh, go ahead.
don't jump the gun and watch it this week. Try to watch it next week if you really want to hold over until Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Right. I know they're supposed to be. I think next week they're supposed to be uploading on the Marvel Legends series their 2 stories, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No, that's what they accidentally did. They already
Oh,
put it up.
they already. Oh, got you. Okay, okay. All right, yeah. So you said wait, got you. All right.
Yeah, they put it up. They put it up yesterday, and they're going to do a switcheroo because behind the scenes of WandaVision was supposed to go up today.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of.
So now
accidents
that'll drop
going on.
Friday.
So overall, what did you think about the finale, man? Did
Oh,
was
I
it
enjoyed it.
disappointing, or is it okay?
No, it was a standalone series. They kept their word. I mean, even though they said there's no season 2, I mean, like, there could be a season 2. You got it left open enough. You left open enough doors for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was well executed. I to me, if Dark Phoenix didn't exist, it would be an amazing. But just because of their two failed Dark Phoenix stories and how this is similar to it, it's like, really, y'all really gonna go this route? Like, no other revelations of, her finding her father or something like that, or Magneto being her father, or Nightmare doing all of this, or Mephisto. Like, they really just gonna go on to where she's just now manifesting her powers and she could be evil because she doesn't know how to control them.
Well, like I said, already filming. I mean, didn't want to change too much. They got the rights while filming this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
So we'll see some changes. Like I said, Spider-Man's going to open the door to the multiverse, and then Doctor Strange 2 just flush it out fully.
Right. And
yeah, that one I think we need to play like bingo squares of which old Fox Marvel actor is going to show up.
Right, not just that, like Marvel, like from any freaking universe, from the Netflix universe, from shoot, we even gotta go to the ABC or TV shows. Something probably happened there. Then we got Fox, stuff like that. Like, if that's people are gonna show up from that. So, and there's plenty of options that they could choose from or pull from that they can basically surprise us with. I'm just gonna see how far back they're going to go with that multiverse. How many characters they're actually going to bring back? Like, will they even bring Blade back? Oh, Wesley Snipes Blade. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That I don't know.
I don't know. Did you hear about Wesley Snipes? Somehow he's a little bit deaf at Marvel. He's doing his own thing, like a vampire werewolf hunter movie to combat their version of Blade. I'm like,
what?
Yeah, it was on the news every day. So he's doing his own hunter movie because Marvel pissed him off.
Because they recasted Blade?
Yeah. It's like, okay, Wesley, don't do this to your career, man.
Don't burn bridges. Don't burn bridges. Period. Like, they could bring you back somehow. Like, just don't burn bridges. I don't. That's stupid. That's stupid on his part. I mean, it was kind of stupid that they gave Cottonmouth Blade anyway, but it was.
I'm kind of with Kevin Feige. If you have an Academy Award winner, an Emmy Award winner, and all that personally come to your office and say, "Hey, can I have Blade?" Yeah, there's no saying no to that person's face.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. It's definitely has some clout. Definitely has some clout. All right, so it doesn't look like Martez is gonna show up today because we're almost done. Yeah. So where do we go from here, man? I know you said Spider-Man, and then Doctor Strange, Secret Wars with Monica and Fury and Skrull. Anything else you see coming from this?
It's probably off the beaten path. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, since we're getting more into mystical stuff, if all this mess is also might roll into Shang-Chi. I mean, he is fighting the Mandarin and Fing Fang Foom now. So.
Yep, and that is a movie that's on the slate, right?
Yeah, they're already done filming. That comes out this year.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah. Another thing too is that we didn't find out. There's another plot hole. What happened to the missing person? The person that went missing. Um,
Good question.
you know what I mean? Like we was trying to guess who that was, and they didn't even bring him up. Like remember he said he
I
was
don't
missing in there.
I don't even really remember seeing Jimmy Woo or Darcy.
Well, Darcy ran into. She had one shot. She ran into
Yeah.
the guy in the car. Woo.
And Jimmy Woo he got himself out of handcuffs.
Yeah, he got himself out of handcuffs, but then he did get in. He was talking to Monica a little bit and just saying, "Hey, you know, we did it, blah 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 blah." And then Monica left and went to go see the scroll. So that was pretty much it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Darcy did say have fun in jail.
Yes, yeah, that was it. So yeah, but that's all I remember for their interactions with the show. Really wasn't much. It was very underwhelming for them. I thought they were going to actually have a little bit more, even some comedy stuff. Oh, well, one last thing. What about the kids?
It's that's another thing. That's what I'm thinking. She is in some sort of pocket universe. Maybe she got a bubble where she can keep them alive and her in check.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I think of.
Yeah, because she last thing you heard in the last part of the show was the kids yelling help. So there's no telling where those kids are manifested, or if they're just in her brain, and she has to let them out somehow.
Yeah, we'll see.
But you know how the Darkhold is. The Darkhold helps you learn how to manifest stuff and manifest people. If you remember how the show was, so
They're not doing nothing crazy like have her try to bring Black Widow back to life or something.
I mean, will that help
This
her?
is how
trauma?
Marvel zombies.
right. Oh yeah, Marvel zombies. Yeah, will that help her trauma?
Well, her and Nat were like sisters.
Right.
So if she do something, if she try to do something crazy like that, because especially if Nat was, she wasn't killed normally. She got snatched by the Soul Stone.
Right. Yeah. Do you think she still has part of that Mind Stone in her? Wanda?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So there's no telling how much she can do. Well, yeah. Did you end up watching Flash or anything?
Oh yeah, I watched both Flash and Superman.
Yeah, I didn't watch Superman yet. I watched half of Flash. I just after watching these Marvel shows and that Superman show, Flash looks so childish to me now.
Well, these 2 episodes are leftovers from last season.
Right.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, because of COVID. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think this last season was all disjointed, especially after Crisis. I mean, how do you keep going after Crisis? That should have been a season-ending event.
Yeah.
We got to go back to our shows now, which has just been thrown down the toilet.
Right. Yeah.
With all the changes.
And they introduced all these new characters and everything, and new people, and which it's kind of a mess to me right now, at least with Flash. So it's kind of hard for me to get through, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get through it.
Said Superman and Lois did a time jump. That's what Flash need to do. If you want to do a crossover, that means you got to do a time jump.
Yeah. All right, man. I got to get ready for my son's birthday. Thank you guys for watching today. Thank you for the discussion airing today. And if you guys like what you're watching, like and subscribe. If we're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And if you want to see more of this, hit a notification bell. We're here every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you guys for watching.